comedian is Tinsley Stokes!
Alright, so this is so weird. This is my last time doing stand-up as a bureau senior. Wow! Getting weird. Like, getting old is weird as shit. Like, my family keeps telling me that the older I get, the more I get to be like my parents, which scares the fuck out of me. Because my parents are psychopaths. My dad sent me a text message the other day that was like, "Hey TJ, I'm going for a personal record." And I was like, "Dad, you're like 80. What personal record could you possibly be going for? Most consecutive days alive?" Like this man, my dad's reaching the age where he's like, just, when you think of the word old, you think of this man. It's really awkward. His like favorite activity right now is to sit at our front, and I'm not even lying, he sits at our front window at our house and just taps his cane on the window. Those damn kids better stop messing with the mailman. And I go over to him like, "Dad, what are you? That's a mailbox and a cat. There aren't even any fucking kids out there." And it's really funny because I think that my dad and my mom both have the same problem with our neighbors' kids. Because my mom, like, I'll come home and be like, "Mom, you can't let the neighbors' kids, like, roll down our front lawn. Like, we get it treated, they'll get really, really sick." And my mom always does the same thing. She does this, "Oh, they'll find out." How long have you been an evil villain? And what other evil villains are you in cahoots with? Who does this anymore? I'm scared for the neighbors' kids now. Because I feel like I'm gonna come home and there'll be like a well in the front of my house that I've never seen before. And I'll like walk over to it, and the kids next door will just be like, "She told us they were cookies." There are not any cookies in the Or I'll like come home a different day and there'll be like a railroad track, they'll be tied up, and I'm like, "Toot, next stop, hell." Or my personal favorite, when I come home and she's making the kids next door like walk the plank and they're just like, "Where are we going?" I don't even address the kids. Because all I want to know is how she got a fucking pirate ship in the kitchen sink. Shit is large. One thing I'm really excited about in terms of it being spring is that I don't have to listen to my mother like every time I leave the house. She's like, "Make sure you've got your mittens on. You'll catch your death of a cold." Why do parents say that? What? Death of a cold? That implies a couple things. That implies that death is just lurking around every fucking where. And that also implies that death, this unmovable, unstoppable force, can be stopped by me. Just this, just that. Like I'll go outside and just be like, "Man, it is a beautiful day." And death will be behind me like, "Today is your reckoning. You will burn in the pits of..." Are those mittens? Tomorrow! They like me, they really So one thing, I've always lived like around this area, and one thing I've never gotten used to living in this area is Baltimore club music. If you have never heard Baltimore club music, let me break it down for you. It consists of three things. I'm a senior. That's how much I learned in there. This is what I'm paying $30,000 a year for. It consists of three things. It consists of one beat, that goes boom, 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 a siren, and the DJ saying his name. and this is what you'll hear. And everyone's just like, this is my chair! This is my chair!
Oh!
You walk into any Baltimore club and it's just like, DJ, Skittle Feet. That would be my DJ name. And like the problem is that what I want to know is like, when did instruments just not be enough for music anymore? Like, when do they have this meeting where they're just like, gotta revamp it. Saxophone, you're fucking out. Drums, fuck no. And then like fire truck rolls down the street and is like, what is that? I need that! That shit's silly. And the problem is that kind of stuff, like sirens, they're always in every fucking song. And I hear it in my car, I immediately, without fail, think that I'm getting pulled over. I become the most paranoid motherfucker you have ever seen in your life. I'm like shoving papers in my dashboard, like changing my shoes, make sure there are no footprints. Just like, where are the kids I hit in the back? Oh, they're in my mom's car. Burning my fingertips off with a cigarette lighter. I don't know what I'm so afraid of, because I get to this point where I'm just like, you know, fucking, I better just take off the mittens and let death come. Because anything is better than getting pulled over. Yeah. So that's my stuff. Hope death doesn't come because I'm not wearing. Thank you guys.
Tinsley Stokes, everyone.